Shalom, shalom. Once again, for praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahushai, Bashem, Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutation to the brothers, them, to the four corners of the earth. Teaching is truth in sincerity. The brother Howard here, come with another lesson, edifying the flux of Yahweh, Yahushai. The Spirit, I don't get all this morning, the Spirit lead me to a scripture in Peter. Because Peter is my favorite prophet, so how I have a shaman and everything, so I will get on the scripture here in Peter. Get it with a little cool and thing where praise to you, wash here. That's not, from mortal, hopefully it's immortality. So this virus and these schools and things, that will be the least, So also have a spiritual mind what will come in ahead, which is righteousness, and you kept heaven on earth. So I give a praise to you, I will share with that. Let's start with the scripture in Peter 4 and 15. And this really one of those lessons for the younger brothers who now come into the truth, to the younger brothers who accept any knowledge, or Yahweh, this really is for the younger brothers, This is the book of Peter chapter 4 verse 15. He said, "But let none of you suffer as a murderer, as a thief, or as a evildoer, or as a busybody in another man's matter." And it's really, now let's start from murderer, as we come in this truth, we can't be thinking, if a man come wrong when we family or whatever, we cannot mind the family, we can kill a person. We can't be thinking so. You understand? We have a spiritual mind when you come into the truth. Everything you had a past side. The way how you was a bad boy, the way how you was in the world getting on around certain people and had a fear for you. When you come into the knowledge of Yahweh, you have to humble yourself. You can't be with a calm mind. There's still a calm mind. There's death. So you can't be going out and saying you got murder. That's why you got murder. I want to tell that man I can kill you. That's off. You understand? Even as a thief, sometimes things will come your way. Like if it's like me, I be dealing with money most at the time in the morning time, coming to selling fish and all these things. And at times that, when I sell, I work for Elam. When I sell, and I be holding the money in my hand. Sometimes he's be holding the money, but when I hold the money, he uncomfortable, thinking that I go down thief. But I know when he have the money in his hand, he just be sinking 100 and 200 because that the other nations they full of filth. You understand? Full of all kind of thieving and murder and they don't host that unrighteous thinking and they have them the calm mind to death. That's how the other nations is be thinking. So it's like when you do something and I know somebody, you do something to somebody and somebody has something which is yours. You think them can do that same thing to you. You understand? So that how they eat them, be thinking. We thinking that I go and thief back from him. Same way how he be thieving from me. I spiritual but I be seeing thieving, but I just be like, that's a test to me. But if we thinking about hey, go and sink 100, 200 or 10 or 20, I will show them, hey, look, I had this here, I can buy this or I can do this with this. And I will show them or tell them. You understand? Be into that petty thing. If you have a brother in truth, and he money fall down, hey brother, hey, you get money boy, hey. He be like, hey boy, hey, thanks brother, boy, you wash me. But niggas in the world, can't mind the niggas in the world, you're 400, you're 300, fall around niggas. Your money gone. Your money gone, you're not getting back that money. Niggas acting like they know, niggas I'm seeing that money put in the drawers already. You're not getting that money. Niggas acting all goatish. But niggas in the, my brothers in the truth, Salakia, brothers in the truth, in so petty. Brothers in the truth, spiritual minded, brothers in the truth, you know, but there's been a brother keep a whole brother, hey, your money fall, you know, and an evildoer. We will be praying that evilness, you know. We will be praying that evil towards our brother, you know, towards our sister. Even though we had that thinking of slaughtering, you know, Esau and the other nations, how would it do us? Because when we go back to our history and go back to, you know, how they destroy some billion people, we just feel like, you know, within the flesh, we feel like, boy, I can start a slaughter from a side right now. But, you know, everything is wisdom. Wisdom consists of folly. You know that in this flesh you cannot do nothing. So now you're watching some of the brothers and them in the other camps, you know, have firearm and going, rain shooting and all these things. Them off, you know. We can never go against Esau. Esau blessed with his sword. How we can go against Esau when Esau blessed with his sword? You know. We cannot go against Esau. Esau, a 15-year-old Esau's daughter will kill about nine of us. You know, because Jesus just turn and put it on semi-automatic and squeeze and turn it back and run. You know, but these you know, Esau very talented with his firearm, with his sword. You know, so brothers can be praying that evil doing. You know, dealing with certain people who dealing with witchcraft and certain things like last night. I ended up getting that. I come back to many spirit. I ended up getting a dream. I was smoking, and within myself, I know, hey, they witchcraft. I can't be smoking. So in my dream, I tell myself, hey, why are you smoking? I don't smoke. You know. So all these things is be showing you, hey, in the dream is be showing you things they used to do, but within the dream, you're telling yourself, I don't do this again. So you don't know, hey, you correcting yourself within your dream. And within everything, so that why when the father say, well, that why you can see the father say, you know, check yourself, you know, check yourself to see when you're going off, you know, correct yourself. You understand? When you tell them that you come like you're reproofing your own self, you know, and when brothers reproofing you is when they ain't seeing what's going on with you, when they ain't seeing the correction what's going on with you, when the brother correct you, and this is the main one here now, you know. Or as a busybody in another man's matter. You can't be in the street and when you see like your siblings or your friends, you know, who you was to be in the world with, who you was so good with, and majority of the brothers was to be friends with the other nations and was best friends with the other nations. But when you come into the street now, you will see how them will separate yourself, and you will see how them will separate themselves from you, because why? Them praying a different energy. The energy them praying is evil. You know, them praying, them eating abominable food, them eating, you know, them doing certain, the family keeping the you know, the religion, the feast, you know, like the Wali and all these other things is beholding, you know, all these other, you know, so you don't separate yourself from them, you know, so them can put themselves away from you in a way and tell yourself, hey, you turn all holy, but you really turn all separate, you know. You separate yourself from among people, and it's a very blessed thing from Yahweh Hashem that He done to us, showing us that our friends was from before is not our friends now. Our friends now is the brothers in the truth, you know. And say, Carolina, I'm not hiding away for that, you know. Brothers who thinking spiritual minded, you know. Brothers who always trying to be in the spirit, you know. And it's better to be more in the spirit than be more carnal minded, you know. Even though brothers be talking about balancing our scale. You know, even when you're balancing a scale, you know, you are watching always have to be on your mind. You know, balancing or inner balancing, no matter what, you always have to watch in your mind. You don't know what you're doing and what you ain't doing. You know? I want to get a scripture. I'm going to get a scripture first, especially really go to the scripture in Ephesians chapter 6. Verse, I'll start from 10. It says, finally, my brethren, be strong in Yahweh and in the power of His might. But of the whole, put on the whole armor of Yahweh, that ye may be able to stand against the wills of the devil. And I was go to he cunning acts, but that's like, yeah, I'm just it's Salakia, brothers, Yeah, cool coming down, Yeah. Yeah. And that wells of the devil, that is this deceit. That deceit of the devil, and that cunning way about him. Because when he come with this deceit, that microchip, the microchip gonna come and they're gonna be saying, this is the new technology, this is the latest technology we're coming out, and everybody gonna be full, like simple as the new Jordan. Everybody running for the new Jordan, so the ship, everybody be running towards this ship, thinking this ship is good for us. When it's the mark of the beast, and people, all the jigs and who really don't know the Bible and more into the world and worldly things, them guys run into this ship. But all who know, the scripture in Revelation 13, you know that this is the mark of the beast. Is that on your right hand or your forehead? This is the mark of the beast, and you don't come out with the microchip on in your forehead already. So everything that's coming, prophecy that fulfilling. So don't watch all the brothers know. Don't get yourself in the body busy body matter. So when you see any of your siblings or anything like in that time to come, it could be now or in farming or in when Esau come down on us. We cannot be all angry. We cannot be all saving these people who in seeking the Lord. Who seeking the Lord is their brothers. Is your family. That is who we counted as family. Your brothers in the truth. Your wife who holding on your side, and your 2 children or your 3 children, or your 1 child, or if you have none, them supposed to be holding you down, you understand? Because you don't teach them the truth of the true way of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. So when that time comes, your wife supposed to be telling you, oh God, baby, hold on, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. Even when she's going to get put to death, she watching you and saying, Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. All these things. It's just to be strong, spiritual minded. Even you too, if you can get slaughtered before, she will showing your wife that strength, Before you die, you show her Yahweh Hashem Yahushai. And that could be your test, that could be your test, Because through you, woman gonna get saved, And that's plenty of women like the image of Lot wife in this time, and they're gonna turn back to Sodom and Gomorrah, which is more than the Sodom and Gomorrah we're living in right now. They're gonna look back to the things because when the chip come out, they're gonna tell themselves they could eat, they could drink, they could do certain things. They could eat and could drink. So that is looking back to Sodom and Gomorrah, having faith in the government, which is the government, is the elite running that one will order. So once they believe, because majority of these nigga, like one of my brothers said, these nigga bitches, them is breeding for Tom, Dick and Harry just to put them in court together, maintenance for the government to this, for the government to have the brothers in court and training these brothers pocket, and she get three niggas money. She good for the money. She weave, she here, she win. So she just wanna breed for the niggas and put them in court. That whole these nigga bitches thinking, because why Esau put it in that way for them. So let me know straight for me topic too. So brothers, when that time come, we have to be more spiritual minded. We cannot get ourselves in nobody busybody matter. We cannot get ourselves in sister bacchanal, brother-in-law bacchanal, friend bacchanal, You cannot get yourself in nobody. If you have an altercation for rice outside and there's a big scene and somebody gets stabbed in the neck for a pack of rice, you know, that is a righteous judgment for me. I watch them, you know, you know. When you see somebody get licked down from a car trying to cross the road, you know, all praise to you, I watch them, you know, for that is a righteous judgment. So when that time comes, you also know if things is a righteous judgment from you, I watch them, you know, so you watch it in a spiritual mindset and let everything be working within the spirit. Let the spirit be tapping into you, you know, and it's just be accepting things of the spirit, you know. Because in everything in the truth, the Father is always tell you, you know. Let me get a scripture in Proverbs. Because in this truth, you know, but that's how to be spiritual minded. Yeah. This is the book of Proverbs chapter 4 verse 7. Say wisdom is the principal. Yeah, wisdom is the principal thing. Therefore, get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. So with all thy getting, get understanding. You know, understand the scriptures, understand what things the Father let you know, and what can happen, things will come into pass. You know, things will go and be, you will be seen. You know, when that time comes, what happen? What the Father talk about in the scriptures. So when everything happening, you're supposed to be spiritual minded and know, hey, this is supposed to happen. Because you read it in the scriptures, you are embedded in you. You know that, alright, that is so and so that's supposed to be. You know? Everything is Yahweh. So brother, that be spiritual minded into what is going to happen. So that's why the Father said with everything get understanding now what is going to happen and what is going to come, what is coming on this earth. You know? And what is coming on this earth, you know, is the Father coming to play with all flesh, you know, and he's saying now you're going to be many, you know, what Jeremiah 16 say, you know, plain people are going to be like dung on this earth, like shit on the earth, you know, the fowls of the air, you know, the cowboy will be flying, they don't have time to pick and bust their belly because the easiest thing is their eye, so when they land, they're plucking eyes and flying and plucking out eyes and eyeball will be full in bellies, you know. So brothers that know, hey, be spiritual minded, don't be a murderer, don't be a thief, don't be a evildoer, and don't get yourself in nobody busybody matter. Be spiritual minded, you know, as brothers in the truth too right now. Don't get yourself in nobody busybody matter, you know. Stay out of people's way, you know. The best thing for me is be more indoors, you know, way more indoors or work. And the blessed thing I want to bless me with is when I want to work out with the brothers in the truth too. I two my brothers, you know, Yaradan and Yakal, you know. I give all praise to you. I want to try for that. These two brothers working with me. So when we done, you know, when we done slack or we not and thing, we just, you know, give praises to you. I want to try and go down in scriptures and see all we could get down in. You know, some of the brothers will be a little tired, brothers might go and take a sleep. Some of the brothers will still stay up and go through certain scriptures. And you know, all praise to you, I watch him with that. You know, sometimes we make a video all day. You know, all praise to you, I watch him for that. So all I try to let the brothers know, hey, be more spiritual minded to what will coming. What is coming, Salapia? What is coming is going to be a trial, you know, and you'll be trying on your faith, you know. And I try, you have to bear your cross. You have to bear your cross. If a man ain't bear your cross, he will never be a washing try disciple. So you have to bear your cross. If you break your hand, cut out your finger. If you cut out your hair, if you cut out your beard, you know this is your flesh. You know, within your spirit is something is immortal, or leading into immortality. You know, the extraterrestrial body you want to lead yourself into. So don't get yourself tied up because that's a trial. There's a lot of trials you're supposed to be getting. A man, because Yahweh going through his trials, and he hold his faith, knowing that he hold his faith, knowing that he have to do this for the hopefully like men, you know, and we know what upon that same hour Yahweh shy, because Yahweh Shai went through his trial, which Yahweh sent him through, because he do this for his hopeful elect, man. You know, the 1/3, we had a hold on that faith and put on that armor Yahweh Shai, you know, and seek our salvation through him. You know, bear that cross where Yahweh Shai bear, put on that armor Yahweh Shai, you know, when they spit on us, you know, when they scoff on us, when they do all kind of hatred against us. We're supposed to be, you know, all praise to Yahweh Shai, all praise to Yahweh Shai, knowing that Yahweh Shai is guiding us through our persecution same way too. This is mostly the brothers who are get persecuted never know if you're gonna be a brother who are get persecuted, because nobody don't know who's the hopeful elect. So I just speaking in general, you know, if a brother go and get persecuted for his name's sake, you know, happy shall he be, you know. He had a spiritual mind knowing that, hey, just the flesh gone, you know, the spirit, hey, the child is waiting to be with that spirit, you know, and that spirit, all praise to Yahweh Shai. When they come back down, you know, you can turn up the place. At the time you're gonna be the new adventures, you know. All praise to Yahweh Shai for that. So I want to close up with that scripture in Timothy. Yeah, but there's just some faith, you know. Don't get yourself in nobody busybody matter. You know, do it at certain times things will be coming your way, like, you know, like certain petty things, like people money falling, and, you know, tanty purse fall down, you know, and it's like you're playing like, some people is playing like they didn't see tanty purse fall down. That was going majority of the jakes and them. But brothers, in the truth now, we know that if somebody you think fall, or a brother money fall, is to give back that person, because we know that is unrighteous in the sight of Yahweh Shai. That's why Father say with everything get understanding. So when they read that scripture, you're supposed to know within yourself that that's unrighteous, you know. So we had to pour that righteous, you know, my Yahweh Shai, and do be unrighteous. Alright. This is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 3, verse 16. All scriptures is given by the inspiration of Yahweh, and is profitable for doctrine, for reproof, for correction, for instruction in righteousness. So within everything, you know, it gain you instructions, it's correcting you, you know, and that correction is knowing, you know, knowing what is to come, you know, that you had to correcting yourself by knowing the scriptures, knowing what is to come, knowing to do yourself in nobody busybody matter, you know, and instructing yourself to be this person going out on the highways and byways and banging, you know, and bringing out prophecies, you know. So you ought to be more spiritual minded of what to come. Upon the hour, Yahweh Shai. When Yahweh Shai come on the earth, he had the 12 prophets, and them was going out, you know, and preaching the word, you know, preaching his doctrine. So we had to be going out and preaching his doctrine. Put on the armor Yahweh Shai, you know. So brothers, you know, I hope this video was edifying, you know. Double honestly, apostles of great millstone again, you know. Salutation to the brothers.